Welcome to FluidCM, the smart approach to construction contract management. FluidCM is a cloud-based contract management program bringing efficiency to the job site and the job site to your mobile device with centralized digital processing of what used to be called paperwork. This screencast will show you how to get started with a new project in FluidCM, including setting up contacts and starting a budget. The first thing you'll want to do with FluidCM is to set up your project. Click the Projects button from the home screen and click New Project to begin. Enter some basic information about your company in this project and click Save and Go Back. Now you can select the project by clicking on the orange ID number on the left. This will bring you to your project overview, which is something like a home page for your project. All of the other FluidCM modules are available just for this project from this screen. You'll notice there are three big tabs across the top of the screen. Communicate is our communication platform. There you can add contacts and send messages back and forth between Fluid members and other stakeholders, both within Fluid and via email. We'll talk about that a bit more later. The Contracts tab offers a variety of contract templates, as well as some of your project setup, such as your budgets and projections. Finally, the Documents tab offers some of the modules that you'll use in your day-to-day work, including daily logs, document storage, meeting minutes, RFIs, and submittals. We'll have a look at each of those later. For now, let's look at the first two things you'll need to get your project up and running. Step 1 in getting a working project in FluidCM is to add contacts. By starting here, you'll be able to save time later by quickly and efficiently sharing and communicating with your project stakeholders. When you set up contracts and documents later, FluidCM can automatically pull contact information from your contacts list, but only if you've set those up in the Contacts section in advance. Let's take a look at how to add a new contact to your project. Go to the Communicate module and select Contacts from the sub-menu. Click Add a Contact. You will be prompted to enter a name and a company for each contact, as well as their role within that company. In addition, you will have to provide contact information. This is the information that gets pulled into documents later. Only the email address is mandatory for now. You may also add any relevant notes you would like. When you are finished, you have three options. You can click Send User an Invite to let them know that you've added them to your project. In that email, they will also receive FluidCM registration information so that they can participate in your project. With the Save and Set Up Permissions button, you can go to the Permissions layout, where you can control the rights and privileges they have to view or interact with different parts of your project. Finally, you can simply click Save Contacts Detail and invite them to Fluid or adjust their permissions at another time. You can access a screencast dedicated to our permissions layout from our Help menu. For now, let's click Save Contacts Detail. This takes us back to the Contacts overview. At any time, you can view a contact's information to see it or edit it just by clicking on their name. Step 2 is to set a budget. Like all budgeting, you need these numbers in at the start of your project to serve as a baseline projection. To access the budget layout, click Contracts and select Budget from the sub-menu. You can build or add to an existing budget by adding line items. Click Add a line item in the bottom right corner to do so. You'll enter a unique ID number for each line item, as well as a description and value. You can upload supporting documentation here as well. Once you have your budget entered, the project administrator can freeze the budget. This means that while users will still be able to edit line items, any changes they make will be tracked against the original budget, so it's easy to see changes as they happen. At any point, you can import your budget into a contract with a client. This is one example of how FluidCM integrates all of your contract management to save you time. From here, you might want to spend some time poking around FluidCM to see what other tools interest you. We have screencasts for each different module, and our support team are available to help you learn and to maximize usage every step of the way. Thanks for using FluidCM.